Hello everyone, welcome to the girls basketball game between the Mountain View Storm and the Columbia River High School Chieftains, your hometown team. Today it's going to be a very fierce competition as the two girls starting lineups are now running out onto the floor. The Mountain View High School is running number 11, Lily Jonas, who's going to be one to watch out for. She's very quick and shifty. Has also shown a great ability to shoot this year. That is number 5 there, Deja Wilson. Number 10, Sammy Myers. Number 11, and there's Jordan Ryan for you there, number 30. As well as following her out, number 32, Ellie Christian. Some key players today to look out for on your hometown Chieftains is number 30, Jordan Ryan, the 6-foot guard. She has shown a very apt ability to work all around the paint and arc, finding shots and layups, as well as a great facilitating power, so we'll be able to see that in action today. One thing to notice, though, is the size advantage that the Chieftains have. Here you can really see it to its fullest extent. The Chieftains look to have a bit of an advantage there, although maybe not as much as one might think. However, Mountain View girls certainly can't be counted out, as they're definitely more than able. So we'll see how this game goes, and here's the tip-off. Jordan Ryan wins the tip-off. That's off to number 11, Lily Jonas. Over to Ryan. Ryan passes over to number 10, Sammy Myers. Myers driving the middle. Myers puts up the shot. Ooh, no, it goes off, but Christian gets it. Oh, and Christian body there, but they lose the ball. Back to Myers. Myers over to Jordan. Jordan at the top of the key, gives it over to Jonas. Jonas shoots for the 3, and just goes out. And that's number 5, Ella Schoen, getting the ball back. She hands it over to number 3, Sarah Ostergaard. Back to Ostergaard there. Ostergaard over to the side. Here we go. She's bringing the ball down, and she loses it, scrambling for it. And they're going to call it a kick ball on the Chieftains. And the refs seem to be reviewing it here, and the other ref agrees. It's number 35, Jenna Carlson, passing the ball in. Out to Ostergaard. Ostergaard at the top left, moving it down to the middle. Over to 14, Caitlin Henderson. Henderson to the middle, but Henderson misses the pass. Deja Wilson pushing the right side. Finding someone open, gives it back to Ryan. Ryan pushes left. Myers to Jonas. Myers back to Ryan. Ryan goes for the fadeaway, and no, but Christian. And that's going to be a foul on the defense there, on the Thunder. 11 Jonas is going to pass the ball on now. They go for a box play. She gives it to Christian. Christian unable to get over the defense. The defense with a very nice block there. And Wilson with a beautiful steal. Bringing the ball back to Jordan Ryan. Jordan Ryan brings it down. You can see she's trying to slow the pace here. Pulling up a screen, trying to get to the basket. Still 0-0, even though we're nearing a minute 30 in. And that's Jonas for the wide open 3. Oh, no, just off the rim. And that's going to go to number 11, Laurie DeLargy. Over to Henderson. Henderson back to Ostergaard. And that's Ryan nearly catches that with a beautiful reach there. But that's 35, Jenna Carlson for 3 for the first points of the game. And Mountain View really showing that ability to get the ball around. They seem to be running a 2-3 zone defense here, trying to stop the drive, especially with Jordan Ryan, who's really able to get in there. They're passing it inside to Deja Wilson. Deja Wilson out to Ryan. Ryan fakes the shot, goes in, over to Jonas. Jonas shoots the 3. This is her 3rd time today, and no, still doesn't work for her. That's going to be Myers unable to get the rebound. Pass to Carlson, but it misses. Over to Jonas. Jonas fakes the side. She tries passing it to Ryan for the layup, but misses the pass. That's number 3, Ostergaard, bringing it down. Ostergaard loses it, bounces off the ref, and they're going to call it Thunder Ball. Tipping off of number 11, Lily Jonas there. Here to pass it in Carlson. Looks to the right and goes middle. Oh, and that was a missed layup there. Very unfortunate. It looks like she had mostly the lane open there. I'm feeling bad about that, but Jordan Ryan is pushing down now over to Myers. Myers trying to find someone, but can't get past the defender. Oh, with the screen of Ellie Christensen leaves Myers open for the three. A great screen there by Christian and a great three. Ostergaard was on the ground there, but the ref isn't going to call anything on that one, so she's going to bring the ball up. She passes down over to Carlson. Carlson looking for the inside, but decides to give it back to Ostergaard at the rim. And they're going to give it to number 5, Ellie Schoen, and Schoen gets a layup over Ellie Christian. Deja Wilson now, senior, is going to be bringing the ball down. She passed it over to Ryan. They close out on her, trying to get the double team. Oh! Number 4, Grace Trickett tries to get the pass to Christian, but to no avail. Oh, and Jordan Ryan with the beautiful reach again. That's the second time we see that. Grace Trickett now going for the layup. Oh, and yeah, that's going to be a hard foul on the right arm. Number 14, Caitlin Henderson on the foul. Grace Trickett to shoot 2. And she misses the first free throw there. Ellie Christian is subbed out for number 24, Ari Kushner. Trickett to shoot again. And, oh, misses to the left on the center. Didn't hit the rim, so it's going to be a free throw violation. Thunderball. Playing a full court press here. A very effective one. It looks like, oh, but Trickett goes the wrong way. And the Ostergaard's going to get the ball on the right. Oh, but they lose the ball. Nearly no. Carlson manages to get it back. Carlson pushing the middle. Over to number 11, Lauren DeLargy. Oh, and who's it going to call it? They're going to call it off of number 11, Lauren DeLargy's leg, making it Chieftain ball. Sammy Myers will pass the ball into Jordan Ryan. Jordan Ryan really trying to find some place to facilitate this. The zone is really cutting her off from her drive ability here. Myers, though, trying to find someone open. She gives it to Wilson. Wilson into Trickett. Trickett tries to pass into Kushner, but is unable to. That's going to be Carlson with the ball on half-court line. And, yep, they're going to call the foul there on Ryan. Jordan Ryan there with the layup after the whistle. Thunderball at half-court. Carlson to pass into Ostergaard. And it's going to be a substitute. Number 20, Noelle Young for number 4, Grace Trickett. Ostergaard bringing the ball, trying to find the inside there. Ooh, and Myers nearly gets a hand on the ball, but is unable to keep it. It's back to Ostergaard. Ostergaard over to Henderson. Henderson goes nowhere with it. And that's number 20, Young in the middle. She passes it over to Myers. Myers slows the pace down, tries to pull something up. That's Jordan back to Myers. Myers fakes the pass to the left, goes middle, pulls the jumper, and ooh, no. That's going to be a push foul on number 20, Noelle Young. And, yep, the Chiefs get another substitute. That's number 11, Lily Jonas, and for number 10, Sammy Myers. That's Carlson trying to find Ostergaard, but it goes to Henderson instead. Carlson back to Ostergaard. Ostergaard getting trapped on the triple team. They go back to Carlson, and that's leaving a 2-on-4. We'll see what they can make of this. They go over to DeLargy. DeLargy not able to make anything. Over to Henderson. Henderson drives middle. Pass to the left to Schoen. Schoen can't go anywhere. She's trying to find a pass, but she's triple teamed. They're going to give it out back to Henderson. Henderson over to Ostergaard. Ostergaard's pushing right, back to the middle. That's Carlson with the ball at the rim. She can't find anyone, so they pass it back to Ostergaard. Ostergaard looking to kick it out, but she just throws the ball up at the shot clock. But they get the ball back. There's number 5 Schoen in the middle, and they're going to call a foul there. That's on number 5, Deja Wilson. So number 5, Ella Schoen, is going to be shooting 2 free throws after the rebound and the attempt. Deja Wilson getting a little mad at herself there. Score is still 3-5, over halfway in to the first quarter. Schoen makes her first, 6-3 to the Thunder. And she misses the second. That's going to be Kushner on the board, out to Ryan. Ryan brings the ball up. She's trying to find somewhere to go with it. She goes right. Trying to slow it down, maybe make a play. It's going to be Jonas with the ball. She passes into Kushner. Kushner back to Ryan. Ryan goes hard left to Wilson. Wilson drives middle with some great handling. Gives it to Kushner. Kushner to Ryan. Ryan shoots the jumper. No one in sight, but, ooh, no, she misses. That's Jonas with the ball. Back to Ryan at the top of the key. Ryan goes to the mid to Young. Young pushes in, but gives it back to Ryan. Ryan's trying to find somewhere to go. Oh, great handles. She goes for the fader to the right, and it goes in. That was a wonderful shot by Jordan Ryan there on the baseline. Some good handles to really keep her space and get a good shot inside as she fades to the baseline. Ostergaard now getting another double team. The Chieftains heavily favoring a beautiful hand-on ball there from Ryan. Them also favoring a 2-3 zone. However, unable to close out of number 35, Jenna Carlson. Gets the three there, 9-5 to the Thunder. Jordan Ryan now trying to find somewhere to get it. Gives it over to Young. Young passes it over to Jonas. Jonas goes nowhere, gives it to Kushner. Kushner, and they're going to call the foul there. It's going to go out, and yep, it's on number 3 there, Sarah Ostergaard-Jeppesen. That's going to be a sub, number 10, Sammy Myers, for number 11, Lily Jonas, and that's going to be a timeout. Head coach Will Jones is trying to pump his team up there, trying to get them going. They've been struggling to find some opportunities on offense. They've had a few shots, but they missed them. Now trying to find some way to get the ball inside where Jordan Ryan really shines. They're going to do a box play here on the pass in, off the foul. That's Jonas there. She's looking to Myers. Oh, and Kushner on the inside. The defense playing on the outside of her, expecting the pass to Myers. Give the ball to Kushner for the easy 2. A great play there by the Chiefs. Gonna give it up. That's Delargy who gives it over to Ostergaard. Oh, and Jordan Ryan. Wow, Jordan Ryan's length is really coming into play here. You can see she's tipped the ball multiple times, got a few turnovers, and really put the Thunder at hard press to make passes. Jordan Ryan facilitates over to Jonas. Jonas into the middle to Young to Kushner. Oh, and through the foul, though, it doesn't look like they call it, but they will call it the second time after the missed shot. An offensive board. It's number 24, Ari Kushner, to shoot 2 now. That foul's going to go on Lauren Delargy. Kushner here to shoot 2. And no, she misses that first one. It's going to be some subs here. Number 12, Ari Pizzone for number 3, Ostergaard. And number 32, Ellie Christian for number 20, Noelle Young. Kushner to shoot her second here. And that is going to be the first free throw the Chieftains have made tonight. They are 1 for 4 from the line. And there's another substitution, number 32, Michaela Preston for number 11, Lauren Delargy, after that foul. That's going to go over to Henderson. Henderson gets it over to number 12, Ari Pizzone. Pizzone getting double teamed, struggling to find anywhere, but she makes it go down the sideline. Preston to Carlson. Carlson back to Pizzone. Pizzone going right, driving down the middle. She passes it to number 5, Schoen. Schoen tries to go over them, but the defense is able to push her aim off, and that's number 10, Sammy Myers with the ball. Gives it over to Jonas. Jonas to Ryan. Ryan passes into Kushner. Kushner gets blocked, and it's going to be the Thunder who get the ball there. Number 14, Caitlin Henderson's pushing up now. She's got the double team on her. Jordan Ryan starting to pressure number 35, Carlson, who's been a big threat for the Thunder. Ellie Christensen warding off Schoen. And Ryan strips the ball, but they're going to call it a jump ball. That was a tough one to see, though. You can see they grabbed it, and it seems like Jordan nearly had the ball out of her hands looked like a loss of possession, but they'll call it a jump and give it to the Thunder. The zone on the corner there, trying to pass into Schoen. That's Christensen. Jordan in with the double team. They give it back to Schoen. That leaves Henderson wide open for the three, and she misses. Jonas there gets the rebound, and they pass it over to Jordan. Jordan Ryan brings it down the right middle, gives it to Meyer. No, Meyer's unable to get anything from the drive-in jumper. That's Henderson pushing in, but Jonas and Meyer trying to put some heavy double team pressure, and Jordan Ryan gets the ball. Myers over to Jonas. Jonas shoots the three. Ooh, no, she's 1 for 4 tonight. And they're going to call it defensive holding. A very rare call in basketball. On Black. That was going to be a loss of chance, that possession for the Thunder. Now making it Chieftain ball on the sideline, slowing down the pace and giving them some time on the side clock. 11 seconds left. Chieftain's really trying to get something to put them in the lead. And Jordan's going to get the ball. She's going to drive left, gives it into Christensen. Christensen with the power dribble, but unable to get the shot. But she shall go to the free throw line, although this hasn't been the Chieftains' strongest suit so far. We'll see if she can make anything of it. 1 ties the game going into the second quarter. 2 puts them ahead by 1. The Thunder now, after this foul, sitting at 6 fouls so far in this first quarter. Ooh, and after a rough bounce there, the ball does not go in for Ellie Christensen. There we go. 22, Noel Young is back in the game. For a 2-3 zone, they've got 3 seconds left. They're trying to find something. They're going right. They pass over to Preston. No, Preston does not get the hard press shot. Good defense there by the Chieftains. And that'll be the first quarter tied up 9-all. As the Chieftains now go to talk it over with Will Jones. We'll see if Coach Jones can find anything to really invigorate their offense. While both teams obviously have been sitting at the same score, it feels like the Chieftains just have been trying to slow it down, and by slowing it down, the inside drive has just not been working out for them. That would probably be the major thing they're looking to change here going into the second quarter. For the Thunder, their biggest issue will most likely be their passing. As you can see, Jordan Ryan, along with that full court press, have really forced the Thunder to make a lot of turnovers, more than they wanted here. And that is one of the main reasons why the Chieftains are close with them at the moment. They're going to definitely be looking to limit those going into the second quarter and really work hard on making some clean passes and try and stop this full court press that the Chieftains have been locking them down with. And it's going to be Chieftains ball. Jonas into Jordan. Jordan Ryan back to Jonas. Over to Ellie Christensen. Christian to the Noel Young, but the ball gets blocked. Beautiful block there by the Thunder. Looks for the foul, but it doesn't seem she'll get it. That's number 10, Abby Horton. And for number 11, or number 14, sorry, Caitlin Henderson. And there you have number 11, Lily Jonas, to pass the ball in. It seems the ref is talking to Ellie Christensen about a foul. She looked a bit mad about that, but it doesn't seem she'll get it. Jonas to pass the ball in here. Another box play. Oh. And Jonas is going to throw Ellie Christensen's headband into the trash before they start the box play there. They go over to Myers. Myers with the wide open three, but no, too strong. Young with the great save there, over to Jordan at the top. Jordan over to Myers, back to Ryan. Ryan goes over to Jonas. There's to Christensen in the middle. Back to Myers at the top of the key, wide open, misses again, too strong. Jonas with the board though out to Myers. Myers drives right. It looks like she's going to give it to Ryan. Ryan finding something, passes it over, tries to pass it over to Lily Jonas, but to no avail. The defense will pop it up, it'll go out. Chieftain ball here. Lily Jonas passes into Jordan Ryan. Jordan Ryan goes for the three. Oh, just short. But Ellie Christensen with the board, unable to get anything. Again, looks like she's wanting a foul, but the refs not giving her anything. The Chiefs trying to catch up to number 12, Ari Pizzoni there. But Preston, after the pass from Pizzone, misses. And the Chieftains are going to get the ball back. That's going to be over to Jonas. Jonas driving inside, gives it back out to Ryan. Ryan pushing right side. She tries to go in with the Euro, but no, the Euro step is unable to get her close enough to the hoop for a score. Ellie's going to get the ball back, though. Thunder coach is asking for an out-of-bounds call there, but to no avail. The Chiefs with their full-court press. That's Carlson trying to get the ball over to Pizzone. Pizzone now pushing right, gives it to Carlson with the up-top pass. Carlson drives, and that's going to be a beautiful block by Ellie Christensen, but that's going to be Noelle Young unable to guard Ella Schoen there. Schoen with the and one. Ellie Christensen has really been a strong body on the inside there. The Thunder have been unable to really get past her. Her board's dominance has just been unstoppable. Deja Wilson now, and for number 22, Noelle Young. And she misses the free throw. That's going to be Lily Jonas with the board. Handing it off to Jordan Ryan here to go down the middle. She's trying to slow the pace, find something open. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson wide open on the right side. Nope. And that's going to hit the top of the backboard. Thunder ball. The score is 11-11 now, 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Pizzone's call for it. And that's going to be Pizzone again. Preston with the ball going right. She's driving in. Ooh, that. And, ooh. After a tip there from number 24, Mosea Addo. Looks like Christian's going to get the ball out, and they're going to call out of bounds on the Thunder Chieftain ball. Jordan Ryan bringing the ball down. 6 minutes left in the second. Jordan Ryan moving up middle. She's calling for a screen, but they don't screen. Myers with a Christian back to Ryan. Oh, and a cross-court pass is going to leave Myers with a nice drive down the baseline to get a shot, but no. Christensen getting on Pizzone there to call a jump ball, and they will call the jump ball. Ooh, and it looks like a fight's going to break out between Pizzone and Christensen. Christian getting very mad there. It looks like she was shoved. The refs are now going to talk it over what they want to do. Might look like a technical for both teams there after that jump ball was called. Zone there cooling off. And they're going to call a technical on Ari Pizzone there. Yep. Although, it doesn't seem like we'll get a technical on Ellie Christian there. That's Jonas to shoot the free throws. But alas, and not to go in for her. Shooting her second. So far, the Chieftains have only made one free throw tonight. And again, they're missing it. However, the Chieftains are still going to get the ball back. There's going to be Jonas at the half, just in front of the half-court line. Some subs made for the Thunder. That's Ostergaard and Henderson in. Ryan bringing the ball up. Gives it over to Jonas. Jonas to Wilson. Wilson trying to find something inside. To Gatton. It's over to Ryan in the right side. Ryan to Myers, but she can't find anything. She gives it inside to Gatton. Gatton over to Jonas. Jonas shoots a three. No, she is off tonight. Only 1 for 6. And that's a good board there by Mosea Addo. That's Ostergaard bringing it down on the left side. She got a triple team on her. It's going to be tougher to beat. Jordan Ryan trying to contain people. And then they call an offensive foul. Jordan Ryan there with a beautiful defensive play. Sets her feet and gets knocked over. She's walking all right as well. to be all right. And here comes Sammy Myers. Sammy Myers going down. She gives it to left to Deja Wilson. Deja Wilson inside to Jordan Ryan. Back out to Myers. Over to Wilson. Wilson into Ryan. Ryan over to Gatton. Gatton on the inside. Gives it out to Wilson. Ooh, that's going to be a beautiful tip there by Abby Horton, number 10 for the Thunder. Forcing the Chieftains to slow down what seemed to be a very fast-paced move there. She's going to pass it all the way over to Sammy Myers. Myers over to Wilson. Wilson into Jordan Ryan. Jordan Ryan's starting to play in the post now. Back to Wilson. Wilson open on the 3. Left side. No, she doesn't get it. Jordan Ryan tries to stop Preston, but Preston still gets the board. That's going to be Horton bringing the ball down. She gives it over to Ostergaard. Looks to be the double team on Ostergaard. That's going to leave Horton open on the right side, but double team on her now. Ostergaard at the top. She's driving inside. She goes for the layup on the right side, but no. Was a little too far with that and hits it underneath the backboard. Jordan over to Myers. Myers driving left side. Myers passes it over to Jordan. Jordan going inside. Ryan unable to get anything. Out to Myers, but Myers can't make it either. Jonas on the right side. Passes out to Wilson. Wilson slows the pace down. She's trying to find something. She goes left. Off the screen by Jordan, but goes right. That's Jonas. No, Jonas cannot make it, but Ryan with the great board. And that's going to be a good score for the Chieftains to put them ahead. And yeah, that's going to be a body check foul. It's going to be 2 subs. That's Kushner in for Myers and Henderson in for number 35, Jenna Carlson. Henderson to pass the ball in. Ostergaard and Horton in the backcourt. That's over to Henderson. Henderson bringing the ball up on the left. Goes it back over to Horton. Horton in the middle. Trying to avoid the double team and get them off of Henderson, but that's going to be Jonas. The great run on the left side for the steal. Down middle to Ryan. Ryan over to Wilson. Wilson driving inside. Passes into Gatton. Gatton can't get anything. She gives out to Ryan for the 3 on the left side. And Ryan drains the 3 there from the left side. Beautiful play by Deja Wilson as she passes it out after the drive, leaving Jordan Ryan wide open to give the Chiefs a 5-point lead after 5 consecutive points. 3 minutes 36 left in the second quarter here for the Chiefs. 8 fouls so far for the Thunder in this first half. That's not something as a team you want to be doing. That gives the Chiefs a lot of opportunities to get the points that they are getting. Even though their offense stagnated for a bit at the start, it seems like they've managed to really push through and start fighting for their points here in the second quarter. The teams are here to talk it over. Will Jones urging his team to keep up this great defensive pressure, which has earned them many a steal and block tonight. See if they can keep forcing these turnovers, or if the Thunder will figure out the plan and try and cement something else that stops this full court press. Both teams so far have been run a 2-3 zone instead of playing a man-to-man. Both having been very effective. The Chiefs are, to give an example, Lily Jonas is 1 for 6, 1 for 7 on the 3-point. Sammy Myers 0 for 3 or 4, and this is really not paying for them for the 3-point line. So the 2-3 zone is really forcing them to get inside, which is why the score is not as high as it might be. The Thunder bring the ball on the right. Ostergaard tries to go for a behind the back, but that's going to be Jonas over to Ryan. Ryan in the middle. Back to Jonas. Jonas wide open on the 3. And she drains it. As I say, the 3-point game is not working well. Lady Jonas goes to prove me wrong there, and she drains the 3 for the Chiefs. That is going to be 8 consecutive points for the Chiefs. And the Thunder are really trying to find something in this offense, but the full court press is going to get a foul there on the Chiefs. It looked to be almost successful, but it did not work out in the end. So far, the Chieftains are 10-2 points in this entire second quarter. Them having 10, Thunder only getting 2 so far. Chieftains in their 2-3 zone. That's going to be Henderson bringing up the ball in the middle. Ostergaard goes left. Henderson's going to pass it over to her. She's going to pass it over to Horton. Horton back to Ostergaard. Ostergaard pushes middle, gives to Henderson. Henderson over to Horton. Horton to Preston. They're double teaming the inside. That's going to be Addo. A beautiful placement of ball there by Mosea Addo off the top right corner of the backboard. Puts it in. 19-13. It's going to be out to Jonas. Jonas to Wilson. Wilson for the three, but it's going to be far right. And the Chiefs are going to lose the ball there. It's going to be Horton over to Henderson. Henderson to Ostergaard. She's got a lot of players behind her, but not many in front of her. And that's going to be a hard hit from Lily Jonas there to get the foul. Ostergaard and the Thunder taking that with pleasure. This allows them to really reset their offensive plan. Ellie Christian and Sammy Myers in for Kushner and Jonas. Preston and Henderson go out now. For number 5, Ella Schoen. And it appears number 11, Lori DeLargy. Ostergaard to shoot the free throw. And she makes it. I take it back, not Lauren DeLargy. It is Sydney Horton at number 1. That's number 20, Bailey Gatton. Subbed in for number 4, Grace Trickett. After making both of her free throws, Ostergaard brings it to a 4-point game with only 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Jordan Ryan brings it out the middle. Pass it left to Wilson. Wilson trying to find something, gives it inside to Christian. Christian to Trickett, back to Wilson. Wilson shoots the 3. And, ooh, no, a bad bounce there is going to leave it. And they're going to call a foul on Ellie Christian. You know, number 32 for the foul. That's Ellie Christian. And they are in bonus, which means that Ella Schoen is going to be shooting the 1-and-1. See if she can get this first one here. And she shoots the free throw. And that does go in off the backboard. Oh, Schoen gets some high fives from her teammates as she brings them 1 point closer to breaking that gap. Here for another free throw. She makes this. There'll only be 2 points down. And, ooh, rolling over the front edge of the rim. Ella Schoen will get the 2 points on the free throw. Jordan Ryan bringing it up now. It's over to Myers. Myers is pushing hard right on the baseline. Myers inside to Christian. Christian keeping the ball. That's Wilson. Wilson again pushes inside on the key. She goes for the drive, and they're going to call a foul on number 5, Ella Schoen. Deja Wilson here to shoot the free throws. And if made, this will put them at or over the 20-point mark. However, this has been a sore spot for the Chiefs tonight. Ooh, and it continues to be as the Chiefs have only successfully made 1 free throw all night, even though the opposing team has had 9 fouls. To shoot again, Wilson. And off to the left. And so that streak continues. Trickett putting some hard defense there on Schoen. Oh, and the great defense there. They're trying to push it up, though. Schoen gets the ball. That's over to Horton. Horton loses control, but gets it back. It's over to Ostergaard. Ostergaard on the left side, pushing to the mid. Ostergaard trying to find a pass, gives it back to Horton. Horton on the left side, passes it into Addo. Addo back out to Ostergaard. Ostergaard drives mid. It's out to Horton. And that is a shot clock violation on the Mountain View Thunder. The Chieftains defense too much for them to focus on the clock, leaving them helpless as the buzzer rings. Chieftains ball now. Jordan Ryan again brings the ball up. Passes it left to Myers. Myers finding somewhere to go. Ellie Christian with the screen. Out to Wilson. That's another screen by Grace Trickett. Wilson shoots a 3. No. That's Ostergaard bringing the ball up now. She slows the pace down immediately to Abby Horton. Abby Horton over to Ostergaard. Oh, and Sydney Horton misses the catch as number 3, Sarah Ostergaard, throws it a bit too high for her to catch. And the Chiefs to pass the ball in again. 45 seconds left. Really looking to get as much of a lead as possible here. Jordan calls the play. That's going to be to Myers. Looks like they're going to redo the same play they just did. It's out to Ryan. Ryan wide open for 3. And bang! That's Jordan Ryan there. For 2 out of 3 shooting on 3 points. 22-17. Jordan Ryan has been on fire in this second quarter. A block, multiple steals, and at least 8 points since she was subbed in. And they're going to call a foul there on Jordan Ryan for the reach-in on Sydney Horton. Jordan Ryan is now subbed out for number 20, Bailey Gatton. Bailey Gatton switched spots with Trickett there. As Sydney Horton here to shoot the free throw for the 1-and-1. And it's going to miss. It's off the top. And it might be out on the cheese, but Ostergaard manages to keep it in. Wilson tries to stop the pass, but that's going to be over to Abby Horton. Abby Horton over to Sydney Horton. Sydney back to the mid. Ostergaard trying to find somewhere to go. Addo sets the screen. Oh, and she trips over her own teammate's leg. That's going to be Gatton with the ball. Myers pushes mid. She puts it up. Oh! Sammy Myers gets the ball. Hearing the crowd shouting, shoot, puts it up, but just a bit short. However, the Chieftains definitely not running short here at the end of this first half. 22-17, Columbia River Chiefs, with the next whole half to come. We shall see how they do. The Chiefs here, with some wonderful defensive pressure, they have really managed to put the stop on a lot of pass ability. Jordan Ryan being the main factor there. Her length, along with Sammy Myers and Lily Jonas's quickness, have forced an uncountable amount of steals in this first half alone, really putting the Thunder on a back step. The Thunder are really hoping to get a win tonight. So far they are 0-3 this season, losing to Hawkinson, Union, and Skyview, all very handily, at least by double digits, if not by greater than 15 points. And it's been hurting them. You could tell that they are really hoping to get a win today to get them out of this losing streak. However, with the way this defense has been playing, the Chieftains might just be able to hold the lead on them. The last time that these two teams played was in the 2017 to 2018 season, where the Columbia River Chieftains pulled out the win. And they're trying to go back-to-back. That was the last time that these two teams played. And now the Chieftains video team are going to roll a video for you here, viewers. So please enjoy.
Here at CR, we have an after-school class that we've nicknamed CR Sports. Students from the Advanced Video program have the opportunity to practice and do real-world production. We cover a lot of our home varsity events. We produce concerts and special events happening here at school. It works like this. We have a team of about 10 students who use a Google Doc to sign up for the event and the position they want to work on. They can be the director, audio operator, replay, graphics, a camera operator, or they can try their hand at being the play-by-play announcer. We work just like a real-world production crew, moving all of the equipment into position, setting it up, and then tearing it all down when the event is over. On crew nights, we work anywhere from 5 to 6 additional hours after our regular school day. They're long days, but we have a great time working with each other and producing events for our school. The skills that we are putting into actual practice, besides all the technical skills that we have to master to be able to produce live programs for our community, we're also practicing those soft skills that employers are so desperate for their employees to have in today's workforce. Soft skills like teamwork and problem solving. By the end of the year, we have a lot of experience and material that we can add to our resumes. It's a great program for students interested in broadcasting or sports production.
Being part of the Columbia River community is about being part of a team, a collective of people that we're accountable to each other.
Really making sure that you are setting the standard in both excellence for academics, clubs, sports, absolutely. But I think that since River has been so good for so long, I think that it is doing your best every single day, and it is really maintaining that standard.
Is a sense of pride in all that I do. And it also means to me being a part of a family and a legacy that's actually defined by tradition.
You know, I moved here 31 years ago with my wife, and I knew nobody. And now everywhere I go, I see former students making differences in our community.
Being able to honor the people that have come before us is something that is so important, because they're the reason we are where we are now.
It kind of sets the standard for what you want to achieve and what you want to exceed the standard.
And I think that our best way to honor them is to say we are going to take that legacy and bring our own footprint to it and our own mantra, wherever else we need to do to make that legacy that much better.
I always feel like I'm standing, I'm standing on the shoulders of greatness. And I always feel like right now I am holding the torch for the future. I am the torch bearer right now. And my hope is that I will be able to keep the tradition of excellence going so that I will be able to pass the torch onto somebody else someday that will be able to keep this wonderful tradition going.
Us as teachers, seniors as leaders, that's our job, to keep that tradition alive and keep us, with our eyes on the prize.
It's that pursuit of perfection, and even though you don't get it, you can still get excellence. And I think it's also the fact that everyone really cares about each other.
This school tries really hard to provide opportunities for every student to feel like they're a part of our family.
If we, work together and team together and show what we expect, excellence every day, every minute, every hour, loving each other, taking care of each other.
That the excellence comes from having perseverance, staying with the task even when things get difficult, having some grit and some perseverance. I think that's what makes excellent people. I think that's what makes excellent work in a work environment and students, and I think I really see that at Columbia River.
Everyone is so connected. Everyone is so much into the sports and the clubs and the academics. I think that honestly that helps to build the excellence that we have here. I think because everyone is so connected, they want to be there for each other. And I think that is what ultimately helps us to propel us forward and make us even better than we possibly could be.
We have a really tremendous student body. They're leaders, they're innovators, they're scientists, they're amazing athletes. They care and serve one another.
You see that excellence bleed over into life, and you see those kids doing, our current kids doing things in the community that make a difference, that start them on a way of caring about not just themselves, but about excellence and about helping out everybody in the community.
Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video by the CR TV crew. Going into the second half here, the Chieftains warming up. They're really looking to work on their shooting here, as you can tell. Trying to get some shots up. However, after their game last week, they're sitting very nice with a 1-0, as well as a very strong defeat. A great game by them. And now they're looking to put it up to 2-0, going up with 5 into the second half. The Mountain View Thunder, on the other half, have struggled to start this season off. 53-24 versus Union. 59-38 loss to Hawkinson. And a 63-23 loss against Skyview. And this rough season is tough. It's demoralizing, and it really doesn't help the basketball players keep playing hard. And this season, they're really trying to go for redemption. After last year, they went 5-15, 1 win for every 3 losses, as well as they went 4-6 in league. That's not the best record, and they're really hoping to make a stand here and try and get on the upside of this season. But we'll see how it manages to go. However, this is not a league game, so this will not be as effective as it might be, because it will not affect their standings within district. However, the loss will definitely hurt morale, as well as their standings for tiebreaker within districts. As the Mountain Girl View girls start to funnel in, the Chieftains here circled up, talking it over as they go for the break. And here, main goal for the Chieftains, their key to win, keep the defensive pressure. If you're a Chiefs fan, you want to see those steals again. You want to see the length used to the fullest potential. You want to see them out there with the blocks, the steals, and forcing those fast-paced drives. If you're a Thunder fan, you're really looking for some cleaner passing. Their offense has been good when they've been able to get it going, but the passing has hurt them on every aspect and has really slowed down their push offensively. Jordan Ryan now to push it left, looking for the first points of the quarter. She's driving hard baseline, pulls up for the jumper, and a beautiful, beautiful floater there by Jordan Ryan. That's going to be Henderson on the outside, stuck in a pressure, but that's going to be up to Schoen. Schoen trying to find somewhere to go. Gives it over to Ostergaard. Ostergaard pushes it back to middle. Gives it to Carlson. Carlson back in after not playing for the last half of that second quarter. That's Henderson at the middle, over to Carlson. Carlson to Ostergaard. 7 seconds on the clock remaining, and the Chieftains are going to steal it. And that's going to be Jonas with the ball, gives it over to Wilson. Wilson pushing up left. And it seems that the Thunder have gone for a 2-2 zone with number 11, Lauren DeLargy, permanently on Jordan Ryan. Well, as you can tell, the rest of the defense is slacking off. The shots, Jordan Ryan is being played up on hard and heavy. However, with a nice drive inside, she gets open. Misses, but Ellie Christian gets the board, and following it, the foul. So Ellie Christian here trying to help with the Chiefs' woes on the free throw end. Even with one free throw out of much more than 10, the Chiefs have still got a commanding lead. 24-17. Ellie with the first shot, and ooh, no. Again, a rough bounce off the right side of the rim. It's gonna cause a shot to go off. And here to shoot her second shot. It goes in. Ellie Christensen with the second free throw for the Chieftains, the first being Ari Kushner. Out to Henderson. Henderson pushing on the right side. Henderson back middle to Carlson. Carlson looks up, and number 11, DeLargy, gets the ball quite handily. Henderson on the right side, drives middle, tries to find something with a Euro step. You can hear Will Jones of the Chieftains calling for a travel, but they won't get it. Shown with multiple offensive boards to eventually get the foul. And Will Jones getting a little mad on the sidelines there. You can hear he was needing that foul call. That's going to be Ella Schoen with the free throw. Foul on number 11, Lily Jones. And Ella Schoen makes that. She is currently 3 for 3 at the free throw line. So far, being much more successful than the entire Chiefs team. And that makes that 4 for 4. Ella Schoen is currently doubling the entire Chiefs free throw accumulative. And that's tough. However, Jordan Ryan's been making up for it. She pushes baseline. And they're going to call a hand check on number 11, Lauren DeLargy. Chiefs ball at the baseline. The other number 11, Jonas is going to pass it in up to Myers. Myers open at the three-point line, but she fakes the shot. She gives it back to Jonas. Jonas, the slightly off pass by Myers. Myers over to Wilson. Back to Myers. Myers shoots a three, and no, it's going to just be short on that left side of the rim. Again with the offensive press. Deja Wilson trying to chase Henderson. Henderson getting up, and that's going to be Carlson after the pass by Henderson, but Ellie Christian pulls in the board after the miss. Jordan Ryan pushing hard for this offensive fast-paced drive. It's going to be to Jonas. Jonas goes, but she misses. Jordan Ryan pushes out to Myers. Myers pushing in. Back to Jonas. Jonas fakes the shot. Wilson shoots for three, and it's going to hit the top of the board. Thunderball. Full court press here. Ellie Christian the only one back. You can see Ryan about midway. And she's going to look to get it to Ostergaard, but Myers played some good defense. Henderson managed to get past her, though. Henderson, Wilson with the nice tap, and Jordan Ryan's going to get it. Jonas pushing up on the right side, trying to find someone else to give it to after the defense. Gives it to the mid to Christian. Christian not going to shoot it. Gives it over to Sammy Myers. Christian sets the screen. Myers to the left. Wilson wide open on the right side, and she drains the three. Deja Wilson, number 5, with a three-pointer for the Chiefs. And Ryan tries to get the ball, but unable to get up high enough. It's going to be Osterson who pushes middle, but nope. Christian with the rebound. Ryan's pushing mid now. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Goes over to Sammy Myers on the right side. Sammy pushes in, but passes it to Wilson. Wilson gives it over to Jonas. Jonas wide open. And that's going to be Ryan with the board. And they're going to call a foul. And number 30, Jordan Ryan with the and one. Jordan Ryan now having a really successful third quarter after her very successful second. And she's been really following this up. That's going to be number 11, Lauren DeLargy, subbed out for number 12, Ari Pizzone. Jordan to shoot a free throw here. Let's see if she manages to get it in. And no. They're trying to get the pass. That's shown over to Ostergaard. Ostergaard passes it deep to Henderson. Henderson drives. She tries to get something over Christensen, and it will go in. Ostergaard manages to get over Ellie Christian. Sammy Myers pushing in left. Pass it over to Wilson. Wilson at the three-point line. Drives left, tries to get to three, but no, that's short. Christian gets it, throws it up, but that is not going to be successful. And the Thunder are going to call a timeout as soon as they manage to get possession of that ball. Chiefs now quite happy with how things are going here in this third quarter, going from 22 to 30. Meanwhile, the Thunder only going from 17 to 21. And we'll see the Chiefs come back out here. Their offense seems to, the Chiefs' offense especially, seems to be much more invigorated here. They're really showing some rejuvenation as they are putting up a good amount of shots, already getting close to that three-point score. Deja Wilson getting a little mad at Ellie Christian. See what they can do here. Jordan Ryan laughing it off. Pizzone to pass it in. She's looking to Ostergaard, but it's going to give it over to Henderson. Back to Pizzone. Pizzone's trying to push middle, but she's not going to get anything. Tries to give it over to Henderson. Henderson pushing that right side. Finds Carlson on that right corner. Back to Henderson. Henderson over to number 3, Sarah Ostergaard. Ostergaard hands it over to Pizzone. Pizzone fakes left, goes right. And that's going to be Lily Jonas with the beautiful steal there. But not going for the layup. She's going to pass it back out to Deja Wilson. Off the screen by Christian over to number 10, Sammy Myers. Myers goes for the pass. It's going to be tipped, but still gets it. Jordan Ryan pull up in the mid, and she's not going to get it. Ellie Christian manages to pull it down, though. It's going to be out to Lily Jonas, but it's going to be Caitlin Henderson with the out of bounds there. Tries to get the steal, manages to get a hand on it, but can't put it through. Ooh. Number 24, Ari Kushner, nearly risked the foul there, but she's going to sub in for Lily Jonas. That's going to be number 14, Caitlin Henderson, subbed out for number 2, Victoria Schneider. And Myers quickly passes it off to Wilson. Wilson over to Ryan. Ryan on the right side, passes it back to Wilson. Wilson in the middle, gives it to Trickett. Trickett with a bad pass to Wilson. Wilson trying not to go over that half-court line. Give it to Ryan. Ryan passes it right over to Myers. Myers wide open, fakes the shot. Wilson back to Kushner, over to Myers. Myers shoots a corner three, and she will make the shot. Sammy Myers with her first three-pointer of the game. That's going to be a beautiful score for the Chieftains, and Ari Kushner manages to get the shot. Ball goes over to Wilson. Wilson to trick it, and it's going to be a hand check on the Thunder for Chieftain ball. Great steal by Ari Kushner there, number 24. Myers gives her the corner to Wilson. Wilson pushing inside on the left. She goes hard for the drive in, is unable to get the spin on it to score. And it looks to be a jump ball. That's going to be with Ella Schoen and Grace Trickett. Grace Trickett really showing some ferocity there. She goes for the ball, forces the Thunder to take it out of bounds. And that's going to be number 35, Jenna Carlson, to pass the ball in. Going for a little stack maneuver there. There's number 10, Abby Horton gets the ball. Horton gives it back to Pizzone, and Pizzone's pushing left. You had Schneider wide open there on the right, but Ryan steals the ball back from Pizzone. Ryan pushing hard, gives it out to Trickett. Trickett into Kushner. Kushner to Wilson. Wilson wide open on the three. Deja Wilson, 3 for 3 in this third quarter. They're going to call the reach-in on Deja Wilson. Ooh. Yes, that's going to be a reach and foul on Deja Wilson. Lily Jonas subs in for Sammy Myers on his full court press with Jordan Ryan at the back. Ooh, that was tough for Jonas. Looked like it could have been a foul, but Grace Trickett is going to get the ball after a bit too high of a pass. Ari Kushner managing to pick up the loose ball. That's going to be over to Deja Wilson. Deja Wilson passes corner to Jonas. Jonas back to Wilson. Wilson pushing inside, gives it to Kushner on the too strong of a pass. Kushner not expecting it that hard, is going to lose it. And that's going to be Schneider with the layup, but she misses. Jordan Ryan with the rebound. Jordan Ryan pushing hard and fast as she's really trying to get the ball. She pump fakes, and that's shall be an offensive charge on Jordan Ryan. It appeared it might have been a travel, but they shall call the charge instead. And they're going to give it into Abby Horton. Horton trying to find somewhere to go with it, defended by Jonas. Jonas playing really hard, forces her to pick up the ball, and Deja Wilson steals the ball out of Jenna Carlson's hands for the 2 points. And the Chiefs have come alive here in this third quarter. Wow, what a time to be a Chiefs fan. 38-21. And in these last 4 minutes, the Mountain View Thunder have not scored a single point. The Chieftains right now are 8-0 unanswered, 8 points unanswered in these last 4 minutes. And they have looked absolutely dominant. Currently in this quarter, they are at 16 points scored, while the Thunder still sit at 4. And this is the defensive pressure that the Chiefs have been trying to keep, and they are doing it magnificently. Up 17 points, the Thunder are just losing their way against this absolutely fast, scrappy, intense defense that the Chiefs are presenting. They're passing for the Thunder. Carlson trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gives it to Horton. Horton over to Pizzone. Pizzone's pushing right side. She knows Jonas is going to move over, so she's trying to dribble around her. And they're going to call a blocking foul. Yeah, you can see that Lily Jonas, although hoping for the charge, her feet were not set, and that's not going to give them the charge. Coach Will Jones does understand. That's why he backed off a little there. Grace Trickett, is now subbed out for Bailey Gatton, number 20. And Pizzone to take it out on the side. Pizzone gives it to Abby Horton. Horton back to Pizzone. Pizzone's pushing middle. She fakes the pass and gives it over to Horton. Horton holding the ball. Horton passes it up to Pizzone. Pizzone pushing right. Now Kushner behind her. And Schneider misses the three, defended by Deja Wilson. Ella Schoen right over the defense there. The defense unable to get up there. Ella Schoen sitting at 6 feet. So we back to Deja Wilson at the key. Passes, goes for a bounce pass to Gatton, but Gatton wasn't expecting it, so we see a turnover there for the Chieftains, a rare thing to happen so far in this third quarter. That's going to be Thunder to the left there to Pizzone. Pizzone pushes right. She goes for a layup, but it's just not going to go anywhere. Schoen tries to get something. Pizzone out to Schneider. Schneider fakes a three, and they're going to call a travel, yes. You can see there as Schneider goes for the fake three, she starts to dribble, but she takes a bit too many steps before that ball hits the ground, and that's going to result in Chieftain ball. Lily Jonas passes into Jordan Ryan, and Jordan Ryan pushes up. Jordan Ryan trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gives it to Lily Jonas in the corner. Ellie Christian up to Bailey Gatton at the top. Gives it to Ryan. Ryan into Kushner. Christian back to Ryan. They're just passing the ball around now. Jonas at the key. Gives it back to Ryan. Ryan trying to find somewhere to go with it. Pushes left. Gives it to Jonas. Jonas wide open at the top. And, ooh, just off. Kushner trying to stop Schoen from getting the ball out. He's going to force her to dribble. Oh, yep. They're going to call a blocking foul on Ryan there. Ryan just runs straight in front of the offense, and that's not going to be acceptable to the refs. Deja Wilson subs Jordan Ryan out for the first legitimate time so far this game, the other time being just before the end of a quarter. Pizzone now with the ball at the top. Bailey Gatton pulling her off. Deja Wilson guarding Schneider. Schneider goes into Preston, and Preston, a great layup there by Michaela Preston on the inside. Lily Jonas now bringing it down. She's going to pass it over to Bailey Gatton. Bailey Gatton gives it to Wilson. Wilson at the top left. Bailey Gatton trying to find somewhere to go with it. Is going to give it back to Lily Jones. Over to Wilson. Wilson nearly wide open. Goes for the shot after throwing the defender off, but she will not get it. And that's going to be an over-the-back foul on number 20, Bailey Gatton. The Chiefs starting to rack up a few fouls here in the third quarter. 5 fouls already. 6 now after that by Bailey Gatton. And the Chiefs are going to back up here. 15 seconds left. The Chiefs leading by 13. However, they have not scored since they last have at the 2-minute mark. The Thunder, however, have gotten 4. But Schneider with some nice dribbling moves gets through, but does not find the mark with that shot. Oh, and that's over to Gatton. Beautiful. Oh, not in time. A beautiful side hurl pass by Deja Wilson, but Bailey Gatton not looking at the clock there as the time runs out. Chiefs leading 38-25 going into this fourth quarter, and boy, they're really just hoping to keep the pressure up at this point. So far, the scoring each quarter has not been enough to expect the Thunder to bring a 13-point deficit back. However, we cannot count them out. This is a team that has shown a lot more fight today than their record might have expected. And they could easily pull something out, especially with how fierce they fought at the end of that third quarter. Scoring 4 points unanswered, while not exceptional, is better than nothing. And so to enter this fourth, the Thunder are hoping to lock down the defense here without Jordan Ryan on the board and really try and get some unanswered points to bring this back into a single-digit game. 8 minutes, though, are all the Thunder have, as the Chiefs are going to bring the ball up. Gatton into Jonas. Jonas bringing the ball on the right side, but moves to the middle. Gives it to Gatton. Gatton at the top of the key, over to Wilson, and that's going to be off on Schneider. Schneider tips the ball with great use of her length there, and Deja Wilson is going to pass it in as she calls for play seal. Just pass it up to Gatton, though. Gives it over to Jonas. Jonas at the right side. She's going to dribble left. Gives it to Gatton. Gatton getting double team. She's going to give it to Wilson. Wilson inside to Kushner. Kushner over to Jonas. Jonas open for the three, and Lily Jonas! Number 11, Lily Jonas, with a great three there. That is going to be tough for the Thunder now to really pull it back. A 16-point lead, especially after that demoralizing three. Going to make it rough, especially with Preston missing the layup. Now Jonas bringing the ball up on the left side. The Chiefs looking to just waste some clock here. As you can see, they're dribbling it around. Deja Wilson with the ball, passes it back to Gatton. Gatton back to Wilson. Wilson over to Christian. And Ari Kushner, however, gets a pass inside from Ellie Christian. And that is going to put the Chiefs at an 18-point lead. Still playing full-court defense, which really slows the clock down here for the Thunder. Carlson, however, brings it down the right side. Schneider on the inside, goes for the shot, but does not get it in. Preston with the rebound, she goes for a power dribble, and while she doesn't get the shot, it is going to be a foul. And it appears it'll be on number 20. Ooh, no, number 32, Ellie Christian, not Kushner, shall receive that foul as the Chieftains hit 7 total so far in the second half. Nearly the same amount they got in that first half. However, Preston shall not get the shot. Still leaving the Thunder with their scoring woes. Kushner now subbed out for Sammy Myers as the Thunder make a big mass substitution. Ostergaard, Horton, and Pizzone have come in. My bad, not Horton, Delargy. That's going to be Wilson pushing the ball up, gives it to Jonas in the middle. Jonas, it looks like, is going to pass it over to Myers. Myers on the right side is going to give it to Wilson. Deja is trying to find someone. She gives it inside to Gatton. Gatton out to Jonas. Jonas pump fakes the three. He's going to give it back up top to Wilson. Wilson over to Myers. Gatton with the power dribble. Fakes the layup, gives to Christian. It's going to be Jonas with the ball at the top. 5 seconds left. Myers tries to find something, gives it inside to Christian. Christian off of a beautiful, beautiful pass by Sammy Myers. Christian will get the layup there. 19 points. This is not impossible, but it is definitely tough with the way the Chieftains defense has been so far. That's going to be Pizzone pushing right side inside, and Sammy Myers with the tip there. Ball goes out. Oh, the refs aren't going to see it, and they're going to call it an out on the Thunder Chiefs ball. Jonas now pushing up down the middle. That's over to Deja Wilson. Deja nearly loses it to Schneider, but she managed to keep it. That's inside to Gatton. Gatton's going to go back to Wilson with a nice side pass. Wilson wide open, shoots it, but Ellie Christian gets the board. Jonas back up top now, and she's going to shoot it. And that's going to be a foul on the defense. Really interesting choice there, though. However, Deja Wilson shooting it, especially since with this lead, all they need to do is waste that clock. One should expect a lot of dribbling. However, 32 Preston is going to sub out for number 5, Ella Schoen. Joan passes into Myers. And the Chiefs are trying to call a play now. They're going to give it to Wilson. Wilson over to Gatton. Gatton to Jonas. Jonas. Oh! And Schneider with a beautiful block there, although you could definitely hear the contact. Jones definitely questioning that. However, it'll be an out-of-bounds call on Ellie Christian. And Pizzone to pass it in. She's going to fake the pass to Ostergaard, give it to Schneider. Schneider over to Ostergaard off of the tip of Pizzone. Pizzone sets the screen. Ostergaard goes up the middle. And, that's going to be a call there on number 11, Lily Jonas. She's going to call a push foul there. Yep. The Chiefs really racking up the fouls here. And currently, the Chiefs have more fouls in this half than the Thunder do have points. This is not good, and it looks like it might be over here for the Thunder. Ostergaard to shoot free throws, though. And she will get it. They have now tied in points this half, the fouls that the Chieftains have produced. Shoots another free throw, and that shall go in. Ellie Christensen passing over to Sammy Myers. Sammy Myers bringing the ball up. Myers tells Gatton to get over and gives it over to Wilson. Wilson inside to Trickett. Trickett to Christian. And without wasting any clock, Ellie Christian immediately scores. And you can hear Jones telling his players to get back. No full court press is needed for this. And they're just going to sit in a 2-3 zone while Schneider shoots, and Schneider shall miss. Give it to Myers. You can see Myers slowing down a bit here. Yep. She hits half court and she starts walking. She tells Wilson to get right, tells Gatton to get left. Gives it over to Gatton. Gatton over to Wilson in the corner, and that's going to be out of bounds on Schneider. And Sydney Horton, as well as number 14, Caitlin Henderson, are subbed in for the Thunder. Meanwhile, number 22, Noella Young, has been subbed in for the Chiefs. And that's going to be a 3 for the Chiefs. So they now take a 22-point lead. The Thunder with the ball. It's going to be Pizzone at the top of the key. Pizzone trying to find someone. Gives it over to Ostergaard on the right side. Ostergaard back to Henderson. Henderson over to Pizzone. Pizzone fakes the shot. Drives middle. She gets the shot, but will not go in. And this is what has been plaguing the Thunder all night. They managed to get inside, and they managed to find that opening, but the ball has not been rolling for them. And that's going to be Young inside with a great score off of the pass by Grace Trickett. And the defense is just going to fall back to a regular 2-3 zone. No full court press here. Ostergaard on the right side up to Henderson. Henderson trying to find something, gives it to Pizzone. Pizzone inside to Sydney Horton, over to the right side to Henderson. Henderson to Ostergaard. Ostergaard wide open. And Ostergaard goes mid and will not get the shot. And they'll lose the ball outside. That's number 42, Emily Place. And number 30, Jordan Ryan subbed in for Gatton and Myers as they look to close this game away. However, it appears they won't go out stalling the clock. They're going to try and score some more here. Pizzone with the steal, though. Because they're to Ostergaard. Ostergaard puts it up, and Ostergaard will score. However, that score, while good, is not going to help them out of this predicament. Wilson wide open on that left side, goes for 3, misses. Jordan Ryan with the board, though. Jordan Ryan misses the layup. That's a rare sight we've seen tonight. Place tries to stop the ball. Henderson goes. Wow, Henderson. A beautiful hook shot there. She drove left. 52-32. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. 20-point deficit is very hard, but who knows? They might pull it off. Noelle Young rushes inside, loses the ball, throws it up, tries to get to someone, but it's just going to go to Sydney Horton, number 1 of the Thunder. Number 3, Sarah Ostergaard Jeppesen brings up the middle, passes it to Pizzone. Pizzone nearly loses it, but keeps it, moves over to the right. Trying to find someone to go with it. It looks like she's going to get this fake screen from Horton, give it over to Ostergaard. Ostergaard wide open for 3, but she's going to miss. And Jordan Ryan is going to take that board there. And all but close out the game is that 2-minute mark. Rolls around on the clock. Jordan Ryan goes right side now. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson wide open at 3. And she misses. That's tough, but I'm unsure if that will greatly affect how this game's course goes at this point. Wilson tries to close out on Ostergaard, and Ostergaard shall miss for those efforts there. Jordan Ryan telling the Thunder to back off there. And you can see Wilson trying to get her teammates to do something. Wilson's going to get the ball. She pushes right. Back to Place. Place pushing inside. She's going to give it over to Young. Young to the corner to Ryan. Ryan's pushing baseline. And they're going to call a shove foul on the Thunder. 1 minute 33 on the clock. And number 4, Grace Trickett, and number 22, Noelle Young sub out. Similarly, number 12, Ari Pizzone subs out for number 10, Abby Horton. The Horton sisters now on the court. And they're going to give it over to Jordan Ryan on the right side inside the arc. Kushner on the inside, but she's going to get blocked by Ella Schoen. However, 42, Emily Place is going to get the ball back. She's dribbling. She's going to give it over to Deja Wilson in the corner. Deja drives right to the middle, but doesn't get it. Ella Schoen with the ball. And Will Jones, head coach for the Chieftains, is going to tell his players to get back. Ostergaard is pushing middle now. As you can see, the 2 front girls are going to close in. Ella Schoen on the inside. And the Chiefs are trying to hold on here, while the Thunder are trying to make some room. Ella Schoen is going to get in there, though. However, with 50 seconds left on the clock, that is all but game here for the Chieftains. Jordan Ryan trying to get some movement there. She's going to give it over to Wilson. And here they just let the clock run down. That's going to be Kushner or to Place at the corner. Place is going to drive, however. And, ooh, nothing yet for the Chieftains. Isabella Fink, the offensive board, however, they don't get it. That's Sydney Horton driving. She's going to give it to Henderson. Henderson going to go for the layup. She's going to miss. And they call out of bounds Thunderball. However, that looks to be game for the Chieftains. The Chieftains with a very successful game today. First half was pretty close. However, this second half was absolute dominance from them. The Thunder have seen a similar score in previous games this season. That's going to be a foul on the Chiefs on number 24, Ari Kushner. And now Sydney Horton to shoot the free throws. She shall shoot one, and she will miss. Ari Kushner gets the board. She's going to give it to Ryan. Ryan, she sees the clock. And at this point, she might just run it out. No, however, she will give it over to Isabella Fink. Isabella Fink inside to Young. Young back to Ryan. Ryan does the touch pass to Emily Place. Emily Place for three. Misses. And the foul on Noelle Young is going to put the Thunder in double penalty, allowing for them to have two shots instead of a one for one. And that's going to be Sydney Horton here to shoot both free throws with 3.2 seconds on the clock. And she misses the first one. Immediately runs forward for the rebound. I think it was a 1 for 1. You can see the team laughs and claps at that tenacity there. Sydney Horton to shoot the second one. And that will also go off. Jordan Ryan's just going to hold the ball as the clock winds to nothing. The Columbia River Chieftains, your hometown team, 52 victory over the Mountain View Thunder, 34 points. This was a very close game in the first half, while the score may not look like it. However, Chieftains in that third quarter especially really worked the boards and worked that defense. And you can tell it shows they took the lead with an 18-point win for the Chieftains. This has been your CRTV Emmy Award-winning TV station, directed by Jackson Pace. I'm your announcer, Ben Phelps, and have a wonderful night, everyone.